Welcome back to Car Alerts. The 2026 Honda Ridgeline is here, and it's rewriting the rulebook on what it means to be a midsize pickup.
Honda has always played a different game with the Ridgeline, and this year's model continues the tradition with a sharp blend of SUV-like refinement, truck utility, and surprising technology. This truck has never been about following the herd, and in 2026, it stands more confidently than ever in its niche.
Today, we're diving deep into what makes the new Ridgeline tick.
From the outside in, under the hood, and all the way to pricing, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the latest evolution of Honda's one-of-a-kind pickup.
First impressions start at the front, and the 2026 Ridgeline wastes no time establishing presence.
Honda has given it a sharper, more squared-off fascia this time around, enhancing the sense of ruggedness that truck buyers tend to gravitate toward.
The new grille design features a bolder, blacked-out mesh pattern flanked by more angular LED headlights that wrap neatly into the fenders. Daytime running lights now extend further along the top edges, adding a futuristic signature to the truck's visual identity. A larger Honda badge sits proudly at the center of the grille, accented by a subtle gloss black trim bar that bridges both headlamp housings. The lower bumper features a reshaped skid plate-like insert, painted in metallic silver or matte black depending on the trim. Fog lights sit deeper into the corners, now using projector-style LEDs, and Honda has enhanced airflow efficiency with functional side vents tucked near the wheel arches. The overall impression? Tougher, more athletic, and definitely more modern. Walking along the side, the 2026 Ridgeline holds onto its trademark unibody proportions, setting it apart from every body-on-frame competitor. But that doesn't mean it looks soft. Honda's updated sheet metal shows off crisper body lines, more pronounced fender flares, and new rocker panel moldings that hint at its all-terrain capabilities. The roofline remains gently sloped toward the rear, offering a balanced blend of sporty SUV design and practical pickup function. Wheel sizes now range from 18 to 20 inches, with newly designed alloy wheels that vary from satin silver to gloss black, depending on trim level. On the Trail Sport and Black Edition trims, chunky all-terrain tires wrap around darkened rims for an aggressive look, while lower trims like Sport and RTL favor a more subdued street-oriented stance. Honda has improved the Ridgeline stance too, tweaking the suspension geometry slightly for a more commanding appearance.
Body-colored door handles and power-folding mirrors are standard across most trims, and the side window surrounds are blacked out for a sleek finish. Roof rails are also available, with a newly available modular rack system that boosts utility for those who love to gear up and go. From the rear, the 2026 Ridgeline showcases one of its most distinctive assets, the in-bed trunk and dual-action tailgate. But beyond functionality, the design has seen a refresh. New taillights are slimmer, with C-shaped LED accents that mirror the front lighting signature. The tailgate itself now wears a more sculpted surface, with a subtle crease running through the center and a bold Ridgeline script embossed across the bottom third. Honda's logo sits above it, now in a dark chrome finish on higher trims. The dual-action tailgate still swings down traditionally or opens sideways, giving owners unmatched access to the cargo area. That clever underbed trunk remains, now with improved insulation and integrated drainage, making it even more useful as a cooler or storage for wet gear. The rear bumper has also been redesigned for better integration with optional tow hitches, and on the Trail Sport, you get a metal-look skid plate underneath and exposed dual exhaust tips for a more rugged finish. Interior: step inside the 2026 Ridgeline, and you're greeted by a cabin that continues to blur the lines between truck and upscale SUV. Honda has really leaned into refinement this year, upgrading materials across the board. The dash is now trimmed in soft-touch synthetics, with contrast stitching and brushed metal accents. There's a new digital instrument cluster, standard on all trims, featuring a 10.2-inch high-resolution display with customizable layouts, including towing and off-road info readouts. The center stack is anchored by an updated 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, now running the latest version of Honda's interface. It's snappy, intuitive, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Beneath the screen, tactile climate control buttons remain, which drivers will appreciate, and there's a new wireless charging pad integrated into the center console. Seating is plush and supportive, with available leather upholstery, heated and ventilated front seats, and a redesigned rear bench that now reclines slightly for improved comfort. Storage options abound, with deep door pockets, a configurable center bin, and hidden compartments throughout the cabin.
The Trail Sport trim features water-resistant materials and orange contrast stitching, giving it a utilitarian but stylish flair. Rear passengers benefit from excellent legroom, thanks to the unibody design, and the rear seat bottom folds up to reveal extra space for gear or pets. Cabin noise is impressively subdued, especially for a truck, with extra insulation added to the firewall and floor, and active noise cancellation working behind the scenes. Honda also introduces new ambient lighting elements on higher trims, along with a premium 12-speaker sound system co-developed with Bose that fills the cabin with rich, balanced audio. Performance under the hood: the 2026 Ridgeline retains the familiar 3.5-liter V6 engine, but Honda has made a few tweaks for refinement and responsiveness. Power output remains healthy at 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, routed through a 10-speed automatic transmission that replaces last year's 9-speed unit. Shifts are smoother and better timed, especially during downshifts or under load. Honda's iVTM4 all-wheel drive system is now standard across all trims, enhancing traction and off-road performance. This torque vectoring system can send up to 70% of torque to the rear wheels and distribute it laterally between the left and right sides, which pays dividends when cornering or tackling loose surfaces. The Trail Sport trim comes with unique off-road tuning, retuned dampers, a revised stability system, and additional skid plates, making it more than just a badge. Despite its SUV-like roots, the Ridgeline doesn't back down from truck duties. It can tow up to 5,000 pounds and haul over 1,500 pounds in its bed. The ride remains a class leader in smoothness, thanks to its independent rear suspension, a rare feature in this segment. Steering feel is light but accurate, and body control through corners is more stable than you'd expect from a pickup. On-road manners are polished, making it an excellent daily driver or family vehicle for those who need a truck but don't want to sacrifice comfort. Fuel economy sees a minor improvement this year, with the Ridgeline achieving an estimated 19 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway, respectable figures considering the AWD system is now standard across the board. Pricing for the 2026 Ridgeline begins around $41,000 for the base sport trim, which includes all-wheel drive, the digital gauge cluster, and the large touchscreen is standard. Moving up to the RTL adds leather, heated seats, and a moonroof, starting near $45,000. The RTLE comes in around $49,000 and brings premium audio, navigation, ambient lighting, and additional driver assist features. For those seeking rugged looks and light trail capability, the Trail Sport is priced around $50,000 and features its off-road tuning, chunkier tires, and water-resistant upholstery. At the top sits the Black Edition, with gloss black exterior accents, red interior stitching, and nearly every feature in the catalog, starting at roughly $52,000. Honda sensing remains standard across the lineup, including adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking. Thanks for watching this review on Car Alerts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Ridgeline, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed reviews, and let us know in the comments if the Ridgeline fits your lifestyle or if you're waiting for something else. Until next time, drive safe and stay alert.